to Satan, pray to Satan, pray to Satan.
So the title of my video might not have made a lot of sense to some of you because Jamie Oliver loves children, right?
This is going to kill your children.
Renowned British chef who transformed the British school food program. One man will try to save 50,000 lives.
If you think that's not important, then shame on you. The fat consumed by the entire school for 1 year. This is the first generation of kids expected to live a shorter life than their parents. They don't understand me because they don't know why I'm here.
They don't understand me because they don't know why I'm here.
Well, I have reason to believe that those just might be crocodile tears, and I'll get to that in just a moment, but first let's watch a few clips from his TED Talk.
Your child will live a life 10 years younger than you because of the landscape of food that we've built around them. We spend our lives being paranoid about death, murder, homicide, you name it, it's on the front page of every paper. Every single one of those ones in the red is a diet-related disease.
Okay, well, I'll stop you right there, Jamie, because it's not just heart disease, cancer, stroke, and diabetes that are diet-related diseases. It's also Alzheimer's disease, kidney disease, chronic liver disease, hypertension, and even Parkinson's disease. Alzheimer's disease is primarily a vascular disorder, and impaired blood flow to the brain is the culprit, and vascular risk factors such as high cholesterol increase Alzheimer's risk. Diets high in animal protein increase the risk of kidney disease, and plant-based diets reduce the risk of and treat kidney disease. Saturated fat is also toxic to liver cells, and diets high in saturated fat increase risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Hypertension is also caused by high intake of sodium, and reduced sodium intake greatly reduces stroke risk. PCB exposure has also been associated with Parkinson's disease, and those following a plant-based diet have the lowest PCB exposure, and dairy products have been associated with Parkinson's disease, and this may be due to dairy products in the United States being contaminated with neurotoxic chemicals.
I'm not a doctor, I'm a chef.
Now, Jamie Oliver is a chef. I don't really expect him to know much about nutrition, but what he and all of you should know is diets high in saturated fat and cholesterol raise serum cholesterol levels, which leads to arterial blockages and heart disease. And saturated fat and cholesterol cause diabetes by creating toxic breakdown products that interfere with insulin production and other metabolic pathways, and those following a vegan diet have the lowest risk of diabetes. Now, I want you all to keep those facts in mind when we take a look at Jamie Oliver's recipes.
So let's start with the recipe. First in a pan, 2 knobs of butter. Just get it in that pan on a medium heat, okay?
And then you add the chicken to it.
Okay. You're going for chicken thighs, about
As
an inch
opposed to-
in size. Why would you do that? Okay, lovely food tubers. Now it's time to learn how to do the perfect steak ever in the whole wide world. It'll change the way that you cook steak. Today, we're gonna cook scrambled eggs 3 ways. We're gonna go a la English way. We've got streaky bacon, our little friend here, and we've got back bacon. Guys, we're gonna do a beautiful roast lamb, easy gravy. We're gonna do an amazing Italian version of a kind of mint sauce that you're gonna absolutely love.
Okay, so Jamie, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Your foods are extremely high in saturated fat and cholesterol, and heart disease happens to be our #1 killer, which starts all the way back in childhood. So you are literally helping to cause the death of children who you claim to be trying to help.
My name's Oscar, and I'm 9. I'm here to prove that we can make British burgers in 15 minutes. I'm going to start with 500 grams of beef. There you go. That is how to make great British burgers.
Cool. So if Oscar can do it, then so can you.
Now, Jamie, did you know that meat consumption is highly correlated with weight gain and obesity even when controlled for caloric intake? Maybe that's why the kid in the video is already overweight, because fucking idiots like you tell him to make fucking hamburgers?
Diet is really key to weight, and weight is really key to long productive life.
Seriously, Jamie? You are teaching kids how to make fucking hamburgers when red meat is so bad for you it increases risk of heart disease, cancer, death from all causes, and substitution of red meat with literally any other food reduces your risk of dying.
I've gone to the best nutritionists and scientists and doctors and professors in the world and really talked about a whole array of things around nutrients and food to give you the best information possible.
And Jamie Oliver has the fucking nerve to include red meat in his superfood recipes. Really, Jamie? Really? Bacon is a fucking superfood. Bacon! Does that fat kid look super to you? You're leading kids down a road of obesity, chronic disease, and early death, and you're not fooling me with your crocodile tears. Here is what you said in an interview with vegan athlete Tim Sheaf.
The veggie vegan thing for me is a really important I think
topic right now.
Yeah, I think some people said, "Oh, you just got on it," but
Yeah.
I think I've got better at explaining it, and I don't feel embarrassed about talking about vegetarian.
Well, you go to a nutrition school once a week, right? For like
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, the diets are looking good. As
Yeah.
if you're a good, mindful veggie or vegan,
Yeah.
it's looking good
Gotta get
health-wise.
on it.
But yeah, no, the veggie vegan diets are looking pretty sweet.
That seamless transition.
Well, just from a disease point of view, as far as some of the biggest cancers and killers in the world, they are seeing a link.
Yeah.
That if you look at the kind of big populations,
Yeah.
mindful vegan vegetarian diets are looking really good at the moment.
Yeah.
And your average meat consumer's looking really poor.
So you went from, oh yeah, like meat is implicated with lots of cancers and meat eaters have much poorer health on average compared to vegans, and now all of a sudden, bacon is a superfood. Who is paying you to say that bullshit, Jamie? You make quite a lot of money. Is all that money worth killing children? Do your millions of dollars help you sleep at night? And since we're on the topic of killing and murder, let's talk about Jamie Oliver's humane certified meat.
My team and I have been working extensively with the Sobeys team for the last year and really challenging them to raise the standard of their chicken, pork and beef that they carry to start offering more certified humane meat. Here at CL Ranch, great care is taken to ensure cattle are raised in a humane condition. Out east in Quebec, in Dubreton Farms, we found some of Canada's best certified humane pork at the Blue Goose Farm in Ontario. We fell in love with their wonderful certified humane chicken. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do.
They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do. They taste great and it's just the right thing to do.
If you want bacon, this is the path to bacon. The path to bacon goes through this pig.
They taste great and it's just the right thing to do.
Okay, I think we can all agree, meat eaters included, that animals should be treated with care and respect, but do any of you really think that the act of, let's call things what they are, murder is justified because you treated the animal well before you killed it? Would any of you be okay with your next door neighbor killing and eating their dog because they treated it well before they killed it? I don't see why any of you would have a problem with that. Most people treat their own dogs better than they treat farm animals. Alright everyone, today I'm going to show you how to turn your very own beloved family dog into the most beautiful, juicy, delicious sausages, and we're going to do it all in just 15 minutes or less. And following along this line of logic where the better you treat the animal before you kill it, the more ethical and humane it is, then why don't you kill and eat your own children? Human beings are animals after all, and chances are you treat your children better than any other animal, so killing and eating children is the most ethical and humane way to eat meat. Now, if you love those dog sausages, you are going to absolutely love this next recipe. It's savory, full of flavor, and all you're going to need is just one of your own children, and I'm gonna pick my own kid with the dumbest name, Poppy Honey Rosie, probably doing the poor kid a favor, really. And I'm pretty sure you'd all agree that killing your own pets and children is a pretty horrible thing to do, and that's because you all realize that life itself is valuable, and you value the lives of your loved ones, and they also value their own lives. Cruelty doesn't just mean treating an animal badly when it's alive, it also means treating their lives as though it's an expendable commodity that can just be taken away and used. Animals can feel love and happiness and give you love and happiness back, just as your own pets and your own children do. Killing an animal is an act of cruelty in and of itself, and there's no such thing as humane meat and humane slaughter. I think if Jamie Oliver really cared about children, he'd be teaching kids that all creatures value their own lives, and taking away the life of a living being just so that you can enjoy a tasty, artery-clogging meal is something that a sick, disgusting, greedy psychopath would do.
The benchmark we always use is for Jamie to say,
I would feed that to my kids.
Animal products not only destroy our health and our sense of ethics, but they are also destroying our planet, and there might not even be a future for children if we continue eating meat. According to a 2009 World Watch study, animal agriculture is responsible for 51% of greenhouse gas emissions, and global warming is threatening to destroy all life on the planet. Plus, animal products are actually shortening our food and our water supply. And Jamie Oliver can't just argue that, oh, well, we need to switch to more sustainable animal agriculture methods, simple, because there is just far too much of a demand for animal products. A demand that he is increasing, and if he's really serious about helping children, helping prevent chronic disease, and helping the planet, then he can't keep promoting meat, dairy, and eggs. It's a path that just leads down to death, but I guess it's hard to see all of that when you're profiting off of it all.
Beef. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.